saving the best for last. An unbeaten battle to end the regular season in D-South. A tribute, Lewiston on a special night marches on. Attention grabber, a second-half rally, and an incredible catch at Massabesic. Perfection, Falmouth makes it through the regular season unscathed. Blitz 8 is next. Oh, good evening and welcome to Blitz 8, the Class D-South schedule saving the best for last as a rematch of last year's D-South championship. Wells hosting Winthrop. And both teams coming in with identical 7-0 records. To Wells we go. Wells was up 9-0 after a quarter. Ramblers go for it on fourth down inside the Warriors 20. The pass is going to be ruled an incomplete, and judge for yourself. Oh, big call there. Wells pinned deep in its own territory, though, after the turnover on downs. And Cal Moody downfield to Dom Buxton, the playmaker, making a big play. 67 yards deep into Winthrop territory. A few plays later, Moody rolls out. Riley Murphy, hey, he's got two hands, but only needs one for that amazing touchdown grab. 16-0 Wells. Later in the quarter, Wells driving again, but they stop inside the 20, and the fumble, and Ross Fitzthorn picks it up, and he's going the other way. The Winthrop defense so opportunistic. They make a play when they need it. They're down 16-6. But the Warriors drive again in the closing seconds of the half. Moody airs it out for Murphy for the score. 30-13. Wells wins the battle of the unbeatens. They're 8-0. Winthrop, their first loss. Now Class A, with 2 weeks left coming into tonight of regular season play. A big one tonight in North Berwick as major playoff implications for three teams fighting for the top seed. Thornton, Noble, and Bonnie Eagle as the Scots and Knights meeting up tonight in front of a big crowd down at Noble High School. Bonnie Eagle would start the second half with a 14-6 lead, but Jameer Rose drives his team. Tommy Gagnon, middle run for the score. It's 14-12. Noble goes for two. Rose finds Aiden Keefe, and we're tied up 14-14. Stayed that way until the fourth. Bonnie Eagle starts a drive. Colin Moran, the quarterback, on the keeper. And then Colin Moran, the quarterback keeper, another first down. You're going to hear a lot of this. This is not a replay. Colin Moran up the middle for another first down. Then on fourth and goal, it's Moran, his 11th carry on a 13-play drive, and the Scots take the lead. Knights will get a chance to come back and tie it. And with Jameer Rose, anything's possible. But Cole Sear, the big play with the sack, and they turn it over on downs on the next play. And Bonnie Eagle with the 21-14 road win. Thornton, Bonnie Eagle, and Noble all 6-2 with a week to go. Portland coming off a huge win over Thornton, facing Exeter, New Hampshire, a 7-0 team, considered the top team in the Granite State. The Blue Hawks return the opening kick into Portland territory, and a few plays later, Daniel Batstone finds a seam, some tough running, and a 30-yard score, 7-0 Exeter. Portland drove and had a TD wiped out by penalty, so they gave it back to Exeter, but Lisandro Rodriguez and Anthony Tavares combined for the tackle for the loss. Early in the second, Exeter drives. They didn't throw the ball in the first half. And Batstone, another touchdown, it's 14-0. End of the second, Bulldogs drive. Louis Thurston making things happen is going to swing it out on the play action to number 40. Name not in the roster, but hey, number 40 moving the chains. Then on third and goal, Cordell Jones, the Wildcat run for the score. But Exeter would pull away 35-25, and Exeter stays unbeaten. South Portland coming off back-to-back losses at Scarborough tonight. Ominous start for the Red Riots. Red Storm's Kevin Collins scoops and scores in the first quarter, a 61-yard return, and it's 6-0 Scarborough after one. Red Riots own the second. Easton Healy, the QB keeper, he's shut down, nowhere to go, but like the Trader Joe's parking lot at 9:30 on a Saturday morning, somehow finds a spot and sneaks out, 31-yard score. A minute later, Connor Gerard from the 32, he's going to one cut and get into the end zone. 13-6 Red Riots, and after the quarter, or the end of the quarter that is, it would be a turnover, and Easton Healy scores with 33 seconds left, and that kind of puts it out of reach. 39-20, South Portland snaps a two-game losing streak. Now a special night in Lewiston is the community remembering the tragedy of a year ago. If you recall, it was a football game with Lewiston and Edward Little a week after the shooting that helped bring the community together. Tonight the Blue Devils hosting Brunswick, and as you could expect, a moment of silence before this one as Brunswick and Lewiston going at it on this special night with a team trying to pay tribute to the moment. Also with 18 seniors on senior night trying to make some plays. Senior Jeffrey Randall to a junior, DeMonte Spearman, for the score. The long touchdown makes it 7-0 Lewiston. Part of a big night for Spearman. Randall then dumps it off to him again. He's over 100 yards on just these 2 catches as Lewiston is in business, up 7-0. A couple weeks ago, they made the move, switching Randall the quarterback and Monty Thomas out to receiver. Looking pretty good right now. Randall to Thomas, who makes the nice adjustment. And Lewiston all over Brunswick tonight, 51-0. Now in B South, defending champ Kennebunk wrapped up the 1 seed and a perfect regular season with a win over Biddeford. But still plenty to determine tonight for the rest of the seedings. Marshwood taking on Massabesic. Marshwood owned the first half. They were up 15-0. In the third, though, Cam Bradbury leads a drive. Hits Cam Bouchard, and he's going to cross the pylon just before fumbling out of bounds. Mustangs go up 21-15, 21 unanswered points. Well, Marshwood would tie it up on the ensuing kickoff as Noah Goodwin scored, but then this incredible catch here by Caden Nielsen, his second score of the game, as Bradbury is under pressure, and it's 27-21 Mustangs. Marshwood would drive. Tyler Hussey from the Mustang 30 takes a huge hit and keeps going down to the 11-yard line. But after a bad snap, it's 3rd and 21 for Marshwood. They got to go to the air, and Bradbury, the two-way player, making plays on defense too, skies for the interception, and 2 plays later, they put it out of reach. Dustin Maley, the sophomore, on the double handoff. He gone 75-yard touchdown run to ice it, 42-26. Massabesic wins it. They're 6-2. They look like the 3 seed. Marshwood looks like the 4 seed. Falmouth trying to complete an unbeaten regular season at Messalonskee. Tied at 7 in the second. Falmouth's Trey Walker scrambles, fires downfield to Giovanni Garrett for a touchdown. They go up 14-7. Messalonskee tied it, but in the final seconds of the half, Peter Kearns hits the field goal, and the Navigators have the lead. More Falmouth special teams in the second half. They run the fake punt, and Owen Ross will take it into Messalonskee territory. Later in the fourth, Walker finds Garrett for another long touchdown, and Falmouth wins it 31-14. They go from 2-6 a year ago to 8-0, the number 1 seed in B North. In the state capital, Coney hosting Mount Blue. Great start for Coney. This time of year, anything that's ripe is going to get picked. Cooper Clark picks it off, and he's going the other way for 6. Later on in the first quarter, the Rams offense adds to the lead. Anderson Noyes takes the pitch, and he trots into the end zone. Then Parker Bourne getting in the scoring column as he hooks up with Anderson St. Onge for the score. Coney looking good in their final regular season game, 47-14 over Mount Blue. Lawrence wrapping up the regular season against Hamden Academy. Third quarter, Colton Carter with the short touchdown run. The Bulldogs up 33-21. Broncos looking to answer. Gavin Monyak deep to Evan Preston, 33-yard touchdown. It's 33, or rather brings them within 12. Bulldogs answer though. Michael Hamlin to Leighton Bradford, 39-36. Lawrence hangs on in the shootout. Now, an 8-man note for you. Gray New Gloucester beats Trape 38-0. So Gray is 5-3, the best record in the 20-year history of the program. Touchdown. Lions and Tigers, oh my, and Gorham. That's Murphy making a cameo on Blitz 8. Freiburg up 21-0 over Gorham in the second. The defense giving nothing. Daniel Ruiz in the backfield stops the reverse with a big tackle. Later on, nothing up the middle for Anton Kravchuk is there to snuff it. 48-6, Freiburg with a win. They are 6-2. All right, Levitt and York going at it down in York County. York, they're battling for a first-round bye in this one, actually. Wildcats driving to start the game, but on 4th and goal, the pass broken up in the end zone by Brody Poland. Hornets then drive. Brock Poulin over the middle to Josh Blaze for the first down. Then they go to the ground. Brandon Hutchinson picks up another first down. Levitt moving the ball, moving the chains. They get inside the red zone, but then get backed up. Daniel Rue with the sack. But Hornets go for it on 4th and 25. Poulin downfield to Landon Daigle inside the 5. Keegan Rennie finishes off with a touchdown, 34-0 Levitt. That right there, Blitz 8 for this night. Thanks for watching. You can watch it again on WMTW.com.